welcome to another tutorial. Today we are making this U-bracket with the help of the mirror command as well as the center point arc to create this arc section here, and then finally we'll use the circular pattern feature to make this pattern on top. So let's begin. Select new part. This drawing is in inches, so let's confirm that we have the right units. So let's go to option and then select inches. So in the front plane, let's create a sketch. Now let's select center point arc. Select the center of the arc, and then let's create like an estimate rough of the final shape. So now we can close the gaps. Now we can define this is 2 inches and this is 1.5. So now we can create an extrusion, select mid plane and 2 inches for the depth. Mid plane means that 1 inch will go for each side, and then the plane will be exactly at the middle of the component. So we have our initial arc. Next we'll create the arms for the bracket. So select the bottom face and select the creating sketch. Now let's create a rectangle and let's define this. This is supposed to be, this is 2 inches and this is 1.5. Can make that 0.25 so it can be at the middle of the component. So now let's create some fillets. Select the fillet command, and then this is per the drawing, this is 0.25 radius fillet. You can do this in 2 ways. You can do it on the sketch face, or you can create a fillet on the feature command. So that's our fillet, and then lastly we will create a circular hole with a diameter of 1/2 inch and a distance from the edge of 0.5 as well. So now we're ready to make an extrusion, and now we can select blind, so you can go only one way, and the thickness of this extrusion is 1/4 inch. Now we have one side of the bracket. So if you look at the bracket here, so there is a fillet on this section here, and that fillet is 0.25 radius. So let's make that. So under fillet, select fillet, select that edge and change the radius to 0.25. The next step will be to mirror all these features to the other side. So so we need to select all the features that we want to mirror. So we want to mirror the extrusion and also the fillet. Select mirror. The features are already selected, so all we have to select is the plane. So we are mirroring it along the right plane. Select the right plane, and we have the other section of the bracket. Finally, we have to create these holes, cutouts. There are 3 in total on the top section of the bracket. these holes are 1 inch in diameter. So for this, we're going to use a circular pattern to create that direction. So first we need to create the middle hole. So we can select the top plane and and create a sketch. So as we mentioned, this hole is 1 inch in diameter. So now we can create a cut, select through all, and just flip the direction and hit OK. So we have our first hole created. So now we need to create one hole um, to the left and to the right of the middle hole at 45-degree angle. So for that, we'll use the circular pattern. The hole is already selected, so all we have to select is um, the face of the bracket, so it can create the hole. So we need 3 holes. So if you make this 3, then you notice the holes will go only to one direction, but we want the other hole to go to the other direction. So for that, we'll just make that 2, and then if you click here on direction 2, click on symmetric, and then it'll kind of mirror the other holes. So that's how you will create this cutout on the top. Finally, hit OK, and that's how you create this U bracket with the help of those commands that we just learned. And this concludes our tutorial. Thank you for watching.